Takže dámy a páni, vítam vás u ďalšieho dielu na hru Robocop City a poďme pokračovať. Minule sme skončili tuto na tejto policajnej stanici zase. Potom ako nám postrelili parťáčku.
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving her sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
Pokiaľ. Nepočkať. Sedemnáct. 11. Devätnásť. Okay.
Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in every.
Kaša na to.
You wouldn't believe how many useful
Now
processes
for
can
something
be salvaged
positive.
from old devices.
The daughter of Jens Danielsen, Prime Minister of Norway, who was murdered during last year's parliamentary session, is
No,
expecting a baby.
každopádne.
It's a girl.
Poďme táto kancelárie seržanta Reeda.
Any news on Luis?
Po nás tak máme tu.
Not yet, but she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
Jeden typek. Už nič?
Hey, Murphy, do you have a minute?
Ok, mám chvíľu.
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
I am sure she will appreciate that.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break.
Ok,
To
prečo
start,
nie?
Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
Okolí. Čo tento typek má? No, že to je Kovalský, ktorého hľadáme. Toto je Kovalský? No.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
Okay. Kurz.
as he...
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
Ktorom? Žltý ručník. Jeden žltý ručníček. Safra. OK. Tuto. Tu máš, more. Zober si ten ručník, ale...
Thanks.
Tu podpísať do
Give me a
prčic.
minute.
Ty vole.
There, signed. I think
vyzeráš
that it's
ako
beautiful what
klasický
you're doing.
Policajt
You
80.
are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed the card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that
Kokati
happens.
ešte ma, po kokati ma ešte pošlete. OK, daj na strelnicu. Jo, to je to. OK.
Piece of shit.
No,
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go.
$15, to by nemal byť problém asi.
I guess you don't have any problems with it.
No, mám?
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer,
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
it is difficult.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Tak.
Sure
Máš to podpísať. Ďakujem.
There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
Ďalší. OK, v garáži. Kde je garáž? Jo, tuto dole. OK. Jaj. Fakt musím zbierať všetko. Od
Murphy, do
všetky.
you have a minute?
Jasné. Čo chceš?
I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you
Jo, to
about.
preto...
I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. Maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card.
You would like to
If you
sign my
let me.
petition? Jasné. Si súčasťou
We
tejto
are
rodiny.
a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Odo mňa? Dobre, ak povíš. Seržanta Reed je tu. Docela funny, čo? OK. Napojme teraz naozaj už tam. Jo.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined.
Je to pekné,
I must have
počkaj.
seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one, too.
A police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition.
Chudáka.
You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good.
Keby to bolo také jednoduché.
There you go, young'un.
Aj v skutočnosti.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
Robocop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
No veru, bohužiaľ.
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career,
Ja, takto on mi
right?
nedá na výber.
No, sir.
Lebo
I would
ono
like
tu
to
prijal v
proceed with
podstate
my
na čierno.
investigation. Now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
OK, ide do záznamovej miestnosti.
Hey, first rule,
No, tak tam
kiddo,
ideme.
never question your superiors.
Opa.
Hi, Murphy.
No, nazdar.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity.
Oh.
Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You
Pre
can
niekoho
play
možno
a
je to
real-life
zábava.
detective here.
Officer Cecil, you
Cecile.
are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back. Type in who you're looking for and see if there are any matches. Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
Materiál.
I am detecting a malfunction.
Huh? That doesn't seem right.
To je ďalšia úloha.
This
Počkať. Okay.
server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here.
Tak.
I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search.
Nedostupná. Nedostupná. Nedostupné. Tiež? Jo, toto. Hľadávať spisu, vyhľadávaní.
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Briggs?
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led into the Street Vultures territory?
Okay.
Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
Výborne. Počkať, pozriem si. Dobre. Lewisu tu není teda.
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
Čiže aj uvidíme, či tu ešte boli. Áno, chcem.
Robocop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, you know, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker.
Ja to
Yet,
zistila ja, vieš.
despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh, man. That's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens
Hey,
again?
boy.
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go.
To je?
Is there some sort of a command for that? Robocop, off. Robocop, stay. Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
Tak, wrong.
Robocop? Robocop? Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
Smola. Bráško. Smolík.
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The Street Vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf, especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
Ja budem prvý.
I will be the first.
Presne tak.
I'm gonna get fired.
Ale neboj, nevyhodia. Dúfam. A keď nie, tak aj no. To už, smolík pre teba. No.
Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street Vultures are the biggest...
Dokáž. Je to akože obrovské, no.
I have a large supply of bullets.
Hľadí strážníka Briggsa. No tak kde je strážník Briggs? Oblasť vyšetřování, A inak mne sa tá grafika páči tejto hry. Je pekná. Nádherná. Tak. Tu máme. Slyšel som, že sa niekomu nebudeš sa snažiť zničiť nuke. Okej. Tu niečo. Tu sú zásoby. Oce čipy, vylepšené zbranie, dead end. Paráda. A ešte sme tam išli. Tak. Nepaxi brixy. A? Tu
Blood
niečo je.
trail visible on the ground. I will follow it.
That's what I figured.
Jasné, ty si všetko figured. Okej. Tu čo je? Hodhu. A ďalšie. Pocípy. Dávaj. Tu niečo je? Falešná trestná činnosť. Pokrúni, to v druhým smeru. Niekto. Hej, počkom hovor. Práve sme strátili tú stopu. Safra. To nelúbi. Máme tu nejaké ocípy. Ja to zoberám. Ok. Kde je tá stopa? Jo. To je do budovy. Tam jedeme.
Look out! It's Robocop!
Kytičko! More. Jak po mne chceli s tom kladivom. Videli ste to?
Get cover!
Máš. Tak. Jo, to je zastavenie. Aha. Tu nič? Nič. OK. A tuto niečo je. Tak tuto niečo bude. 100%. A tu je ocípy. A. Točná puška, hádam po prvý raz, nie? Tak ja si to už ani nepamätám. Niečo tu musí byť. Ale čo? Jaha. Ty zmrdi. Aj zle, keď prebíjam. OK, kebyže idem sem, tak čo tu je? Jo, my sme ich len obišli. OK, tak to už je iná. Ty hajzle, nestrieľaj po mne. To ti to dovolil, to ti to dovolil. Čože? OK, ja chcem radšej toto, ale...
Whoa. Look, I've got no weapons.
Zabak, typku.
I am looking for a police officer.
Hey, I don't know anything. I'm just an accountant.
Hey,
He was brought here.
There is always so much happening around here. I tend to focus on my work. I wouldn't remember.
Would you like me to refresh your memory?
No! Police officer, I get you. You're right. Not long ago they brought
No,
him
si zrazu pamätá.
He was already in real bad shape. I kind of felt for the guy.
Where is he?
Once he got back on his feet, they took him away. But I don't know where. I'm telling the truth. I only deal with numbers. If you need any more info on your friend, try the warehouse office. It's on the west side of the mill.
OK. OK.
Do not move until I return.
No problem. If anyone finds me cuffed up here, I will look as tough as...
Ale jasno.
Are you ready to come back to the precinct?
Negative. A wounded officer, perhaps Briggs, was moved to another location. I have a thug's testimony, proceeding to the enemy command center.
How can you be sure that he's not leading you into a lion's den?
I am hoping for it.
O, nič iné neostáva.
You're hopeless.
No tak so mnou. Tak som beznádejný. Nemám nádej.
That whole area is out of police jurisdiction. And according to the new policy, if we wanted to legally be there, we'd need to go through an OCP executive. And I'm sure Becker's standpoint is.
I believe I do.
I'm starting to understand why he hired me. You're a handful.
Ha. Achievement, ja som chcel. Práve. Čo je, more? Čo tu máš, granátomet? Už nemáš. Tak, dosť.
Aren't you getting lonely, knight in shining armor? Probably won't be, when no one's coming to help you. and why no one will. There's no proving ground for heroes. It's their cemetery.
To prdele, ja ho neviem trafiť. Tak.
You ain't me. Good.
Nie? Vstupujeme. No. Ty vole, zás sa kazíme. Zás je to v rici. To je psycho. Je dobre, sem. Okej. No. Tak čo tu budeme mať? Au. Au.
I knocked his fucking tooth out.
Aha.
Well, cop, now we know you won't be leaving here in one piece.
You won't either.
Hey, you're spoiling my mood again. I don't like it when cops wander around. Cops mean trouble, and trouble upsets me.
A to je tvoja sračka.
So really, this is your fault.
Do whatever you want. But soon the cops will...
Ježiš,
No
zase je tu.
cop of any kind is going to show up here anymore. The police officially won't be responding to any calls from this area.
Does this mean we have a deal?
As long as you can work quietly.
We're vultures. You need carrion. We're up to the job, no worries.
And as for your toy,
would you like to join us?
a fine offer, sealing our contract in blood, but I prefer cleaner games. How about instead we do some hunting?
Hunting?
Could add a bit of cheer, spice things up a bit. And I know just the right place for it. How does it feel knowing we're gonna take you to the quarry and shoot your ass to pieces? And the police ain't gonna do shit about it.
I bet it really pisses him off.
Ale ja si nemyslím, že ho to tak štve. Ok, aspoň vieme, kde je. No.
Your readings
Aspoň
are off
vieme
the
deje.
charts. What happened?
I found a tape of Briggs being tortured. Their boss Spike was in on it, together with Wendell Antonowski.
Did you say he was tortured?
Yes, surrounded, with no way out and no backup.
That sounds so messed up.
They used him as prey. They mentioned a quarry.
Did you say quarry?
Áno. Pardon. No, každopádne. Na túto epizódu to bolo byť všetko. Takže pokiaľ sa vám tento diel páčil, tak nezabudnite like, pokiaľ sa vám páči, nezabudnite odber. Lebo zvonček a ve mne už len ďalšie video na zastieľa najviac pomôžete sa majte. Adios amigos.